Dear children, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
finally,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So, mm, okay, let me just share the screen again. Give me a minute. Okay, is my screen visible now? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, sir.
So, what we were discussing is, basically, graphical representation we are going to discuss. So, the first type of representation is basically the bar graph, where we are going to show the data in terms of bar. The height of the bar is basically the value of that particular item or class, maybe. In this case, the classification we have done is based on the subjects, Marathi, Hindi, English, and Science. So the classification comes on the x-axis, or maybe the class comes on the x-axis. In this case, is the name of the subjects. And the y-axis shows the numbers, which are basically going to cover the values of the subjects. In this case, we have covered the numbers from 0 to 100. And the score for Marathi is 60, hence the bar height goes up to 60 in this case. And for Hindi, the bar height goes up to 80. For English, the bar height goes up to 70. For science, the bar height goes up to 80. And for math, the bar height goes up to 95. And the histogram is basically just similar to bar graph, where the difference is bars had gaps in between. Histogram will not have gaps in between. And in histogram, the data in the x-axis is also continuous data. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and so on. For the data between 30 to 35, we will show one bar. 35 to 40, we will show another bar. The height of the bar shows the value, frequency of that particular class. And the next goes frequency polygon, which we have already discussed in the last class also. Now, yeah, frequency polygon, how to plot frequency polygon. I've already told you whatever class we have. In this case, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, and so on. So whatever class we have, the midpoints of the class need to be plotted for all the. First, we will plot the points, and we see that the last value and the first value, they are not zero. So for that, what we will do is we will add one more class before this. That is going to be 25 to 30 in this case. And we will write 0 as the frequency. And one more class after this. That is going to be 60 to 65 in this case, for which the frequency is again 0. So we will plot this as well with 0 point. We will plot this as well with 0 point. And for all the other classes, we already have what values to be plotted. So when we plot, these points, when we plot, we will get a closed figure, because here already have x-axis. So this looks like a polygon. Hence it is called as polygon, which is plotted by the frequencies. Hence it is called as frequency polygon. Okay. Uh, Let me just open this. Uh, Give me a minute. I'm opening the worksheet. Give me a minute.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please tell me. What's your doubt?
Okay, sir, if the class mark is the average, or is it the mean, or is it the mid value? So for if we take a set of numbers from 1 to 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the middle number that comes is 4. So is that the class mark, or is it the sum of all the numbers divided by the number of numbers, which is the
It's the
mean?
sum of all the numbers divided by 2.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you.
Average, yeah. Sum of basically the first number and the last number divided by 2.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Yeah.
It was for the fifth question of this exercise.
So I believe the screen is visible to you guys.
Yes, sir, your screen is visible.
But I think the PDF is hung. Why is it not scrolling now? Something is wrong. Wait. Hmm, yeah. So I understand that we have done till fifth question, right? So today we are going to continue with the sixth. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, why is my system hanging? Something is wrong here. Okay. Here it is. Sixth question. The mean of 100 observation is 40. One of the observation, which is 40, is replaced with 50.
So we
I
had
believe we
done
have
this
done
Sir,
this.
we have
question.
done this, sir.
Yeah,
Answer is
yeah, yeah.
40.
Sir,
We have
40.12.
done this.
Yes, absolutely. We have done this. Let me just cross verify with my answer keys. Yes, till sixth we have done. So today we'll be starting with the seventh one. The average of the following readings dash 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 is 329. What is the value of x? So how many numbers do we have? Like one, two, three, four, five, six. So there are six numbers. So just a minute. Like, so we have six values. So logically speaking, adding all these values plus 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 then divided by 6 is going to give you 329. Right. So I wish to find x. So what I have to do, I have to first of all take the 6 to the other side, which will come in multiplication. So 329 multiplied by 6 it becomes. And secondly, I will add all the numbers apart from x and I'll find what is the addition. So let us do that. So first of all, I have x plus I'll add all the numbers over here. So what all numbers do I have? 125, sorry, 125 plus 365 plus 405 plus 545 plus 299 plus 329. So when I add all the numbers, I get 2068 is equal to, on the other hand, I have, oh sorry, 329 was not a part of it, right? My bad. I'll just add once again.
Yes, sir.
125 plus 365 plus 405 plus 545 plus 299. So that comes as 1739. So I've added all these numbers. Equals to, on the other side, I have 329 multiplied by 6. So
Sir, 1974.
that gives you, correctly said,
1974.
1974. And when I take this number to the other side, it becomes minus 1739. And that should
Sir,
give you
235.
235. Yes. And that's your answer. Option 2. Okay, let's proceed further now. Eighth question. The empirical relationship between three measures the spelling wrong of central tendency is. Okay. I'm wondering why is this question in front of you? Just give me a minute. But, but, mm, just give me a minute. Mm, But why is it for you? The, and the correct answer is not given here actually. But 3 median is equal to 2 mean minus. So plus more it becomes 2 mean plus more. Yeah. So option 4 is the correct answer, but why is it given to you? The derivation is not there in your level actually. Mm. Okay. For now, I'll just tell you. See, what is mean, median, mode? In the previous class, I had actually explained. I'll explain once again. See, mean is basically the average, as you know. Okay. Mode is what? When you arrange the numbers in ascending order. Like, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or maybe 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, something like this. So when you're arranging the numbers in the ascending order, so in that case, after arranging them in the ascending order, whichever is the middle number after arranging them in the ascending order, that number is called as the mode. For example, there are multiple fives. This is possible. There are multiple fives. It doesn't matter. Whichever number is coming, sorry, not mode, it is median. Whichever number is coming in the middle is called as median. Okay. And what is mode basically? Mode is, let's say, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Like this, you have a sequence. In that case, 3 is the number which is repeated the most. Hence, we say 3 is going to be mode. So, mode is basically the number which is repeated the most number of times or which has more frequency. Median is the number which comes in the middle when we arrange in a sequence. Uh, and mean is basically average. Now somebody will say, sir, यहाँ पर तो 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 elements. Easily आपने midpoint यहाँ पर easily निकाल लिया. It was easy for us to find the midpoint. But what if there are uh, the like not 7, there are 8 numbers. Then what will happen? In that case, 1, 2, 3, let's say 5, let's say 6, 7, 9, 10. So how many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 9, 10. So there are 8 numbers. So usme na middle numbers means there are like 4 is side, 4 is side. So the number which is coming in between 5 and 6, this is basically the middle number. So in this case, the median will be this middle number. And what is this middle number in this case? That middle number will be the average of 5 and 6. Whatever is the left number, whatever is the right number, uska exact middle में जो भी number रहेगा. In this case, it is basically 5.5. So that number will be the median for this particular case. I believe this much is clear for you guys. Okay. I assume that it is clear for
Yes,
you
sir.
guys.
Yes, yes. It's
Okay,
clear. Clear.
great. So, so these are three different things, and the relation between them is basically this particular formula. There, the proof exists for this particular formula, but it is not there at your level. So I'm not going to discuss about the proof, but I'll ask you to please memorize this formula. Like how we have memorized the formula for a plus b the whole square. A plus b the whole square is basically a square plus 2ab plus b square. You remember this formula, right?
Yes, sir.
Identity.
Identity is right.
Exactly. Similarly, just for now, just memorize this formula. The relation between mean, median, and mode is basically 3 times median is equal to mode plus 2 times mean. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yo, tell me what's your doubt.
Sir, I had one doubt. If we have the numbers that you have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5,
You'll
6,
have to
7.
be a bit louder, my dear child. One, two, three,
Um,
five, seven. Yeah.
yeah, that numbers. Then how will we find the mode?
Then there is no mode.
So we'll write the mode as 0, right?
No, zero is also a number. You cannot write zero. Your answer is no mode. NOMODE. No mode.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Got it.
Then, sir, I have one more doubt. If in the exam it comes like this, then how can we put it in the formula? What do we put the value of mode as?
Acha, the value of okay. In that case, see, now how should I explain you? Mm, First of all, in your case, using the formula to solve, it's never going to come. अगर आया तो भी such kind of complications will not appear. Okay. And
So
when there
then
is
why
no mode,
why
then the
are you
formula is
telling to form?
when there is no
Then
mode. Just a minute. See, here you are asked to like understand that. And secondly, I must say that if the mode does not exist, for such cases, the formula will not be used. Well, you will not be asked to use the formula where the mode does not exist. Here, the mode
okay, sir.
does not
Okay,
exist.
okay, sir. Got it, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sir. Got it, got it.
ठीक. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. Our meeting will end in 10 minutes. ठीक है. So for this, the answer was option four. Now I'll just make a note of it. Question number eight, answer option four. Okay, let's go for the question number ninth question. Here it is. The pie chart shows the aggregate marks distribution of 450 students. Study the graph and answer question 24 to 26. I assume these are the three questions. This is like one question. This is another question. So I assume these are the two questions. And answer the questions, maybe something like it's a printing error, I suppose. Let's see. First of all, what is a pie chart? Do you know what is pi?
Yes, sir.
It's a
Yes, sir.
value used for calculating the
Yes.
area and perimeter of the circle, right? So, so something related. Pie chart means circular chart in simple language. Okay, it will have various sections. This is one section. This is another section. This is another section. This is another section. So various sections it has. Okay. Now find the number of students who have 80% and above. So 80% and above means this much of students and this much of students because this much of students have 80% and this one has 90% which is above 80%. Like any. So these many students have 80% and above. Now the question is how many students are this? We don't know. But we know this is equal to 7x. This is equal to 2x, 5x, 4x. Now let's do one thing. Since they have already given you 450, this 450 can be written as 450 is equal to 7x plus 2x plus, next is 5x and 4x. 5x plus 4x. So when you add them, this comes to be 18x. And that gives me x is equal to how much? 450.
25.
Correct. 450 divided by 18, that gives you 25. You're absolutely correct. Now, if x is 25, which means 7x will be equal to 7 times 25. That comes to be 175.
175.
Very good. 2x comes to be 50, and 50 and 75.
225.
And
Yes, your answer
225,
225.
and then
225.
the next one will be 7x minus 4x, so basically
What is the
3x.
difference between the number of students who, those
75.
who have aggregate 80% and aggregate 60%? So 7x minus 4x, basically 3x is your answer. So 3 into 25 is 75. I believe this is clear.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I'm listening.
Fine. Sir, I had a doubt in the next question basically.
Okay, I'll come to that.
If we are given a class, then how do we find out the mean of the class if we don't know the values?
I'll come to that. Don't worry. Yes, sir. Yeah. So sorry. I'm like the sneezing. Hence, I had to go mute for a moment. So before I start the next question, let's do one thing. We don't have much time. Let's do one thing. Let's exit the meeting and join again, my dear children. Okay.